midday sun, ready to pick up an AWP and run away.
He obviously doesn't know of the low HP, but making a lot of noise there, and down he goes. It would have, if he touched him, they could have gone for a stab. Might have been enough as he exited, but there it is, 6-5. Not really looking too good at this point for the CT Forces. Still some rounds to go. They can still come back into this one with the buy here. The AWP for Idis Balance for M4A4s. We have got a single silenced M4 for Mir.
The silenced M4 on the yard position, especially with all these smokes that the T's are throwing, it's quite good, right? Because he's able to get a kill around a smoke and move away, and then they're not too sure on where the frag came from.
Definitely agree.
It's something that seems to be working for him, and he's going to go for that wall bang once again to stop the vent drop. Will do no damage to them, but will receive a little bit for himself. And it feels like it's a second phase attack as Zipex will put out the Molotov, throw a flash and clear top of hut. He has the remainder of his teammates posturing in lobby behind him. And I believe some members outside setting up a few smokes, watching for aggression. So this is going to be, wow, there's Device with the opening onto Idis Balance in the yard position and giving them a 5v4 situation quite early.
Just like that. Bob's your uncle, Billy's the kid, and Spirit are down one man for the rest of this round. 60 seconds thrust onto the clock, and a bit of a walk. Who's that? The spearhead of it. Looks like Glaive, feeling frisky. Dupree alongside him. Limbered up, stood there stretching, and Device loses his head. Where's your head at? And Glaive will manage to return the favor. 3v2, numbers favoring the Danes with plenty of time to get that bomb down. Some Young flashed at spawn, right back where he started.
3 on 2. It was looking good here for our Team Spirit, but for now, they might be out of luck. Bomb to be planted. And Chop Up can't deny it, but he can at least get the kill. When he get the double, it was very close to stopping the C4 going down, but still, it's now Some Young left in a 2 versus 1. Molotov available. He's making a lot of noise here as well, and a great shot from Dupree. Difficult to slow these boys down.
All right, guys, so we have these smokes here, these deeper wall smokes that were being seen thrown from the side of Astralis. Now, the issue with these smokes is it's on a timer, because as this smoke here in Warehouse starts to fade, this is when they're close, and you can see that they know that's coming on through. You can see right now, as I toggle on the indicator for the flash, that the flash comes on through from the side of Spirit, and they go for the fight, knowing how forward the T's have to be. Unfortunately, they couldn't stick the landing, but it was a great counter.
So the cue for Spirit to fight is the Warehouse smoke fading?
Yeah, because it's going to just start fading, and that's when they have the advantage. You can throw the flash just before that. You can pounce on them while they're in the open and take advantage of that T-sided strategy.
Rock and roll.
I like that from Zipex. He just made it out the door, mollied main, suggested, oh, did a double tag?
No,
just like,
should have been, though.
It looked like it. And they go towards outside. No smokes deployed here, but tempting fade. Device will be just making his way over. He's still got 100 HP.
What was it you liked about Zipex, by the way? Because I didn't quite catch it. Just, oh, never mind. He's eaten some Mag 7 frag.
The fact that he suggested they're going to drop down the vent there, like nading out the door and molotoving towards main, and then he baited in 2 AGs in that position and just hit away for both of them.
That's cool.
So he was just like, there's a tendency of theirs to go down towards that lower site time and time again. Just baiting it out.
Yeah, exactly. Pulling that utility out of Spirit, especially considering how little utility they brought into the round.
So an AK is found, though. This is a deagle headshot. Magix takes his eye off the prize for a second. Still absolutely nails the shot. Luckily, Glaive was low. There's an AK here towards Heaven as well, but didn't quite nail the initial headshot. A chance here with the Mag 7. And AK-47 combo.
They've done well to get it this close.
I'm going to have to go for the vents here. Magic's actually here, and unless he gets a quick kill, he might be done for. The shotgun's been brought out, and here he comes. Good try, good effort, solid stuff, but unless you're winning that round, it really doesn't mean anything, because you can see the money's out of control. 2 rounds left. You're not going to be forcing Astralis into an eco, even if they lose this with a clean sweep. Round 14, 8-5, Chad. Does not look good at all, does it?
Well, they didn't keep them to the magic number of 6 that Alex and I were just discussing
the
before.
magic number.
Yeah, but it is going to be a hard T side for Team Spirit, because one of their keys in a lot of these maps has been getting map territory and then just holding and waiting for either mistakes and pouncing. On Nuke, as you can see from Astralis, you need to be very well regimented just to get map control. I think they're going to have a much harder task getting down to secret, crossing yard, etc. And Astralis know how to play around these things very well, but this is it. They've conditioned the rotation, and now they're on Chopper. He's going to get swung on. And Zippy, well, he's had enough.
This balance can't really do much from this angle. Oh, and the nades are just landing in all the perfect timings just as the CTs get comfortable. Never mind, some Die Young makes things uncomfortable for Astralis. Magix is in decon. Device is not quite sure what he wants to do with this, as he is going to be just trying to get some early pressure. Straight into the smoke. Bomb down. Magisk not gonna miss, but a good dink. Magisk got another just onto one man. It's Disbalance and AWP retake not easy, but not impossible, especially if he finds Magisk. He has, and now a 1v1 with Device on low HP. Disbalance clutches it out.
He's gone for something mental there, Device. He's got 1 HP and he's walking out towards the bomb.
I think he was trying to catch him off guard.
I think he was.
It caught me off guard, if anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's up to there. There's no kid available. Disbalance, great play. Don't take anything away from that, but what's Device doing here? Walking out. He's got vision of the bomb. He's got an AWP. If anything, he just...
You ramp or something?
Could have been a miscommunication right there. That could have been one of those situations. Or a brain fade. We all have them from time to time. Sure. Even Device.
Yeah, I have them pretty much every 60 seconds.
A goldfish over here.
Yeah.
All right. So, to close out the half here, Astralis, they've been able to buy on in. And guess what? They've bought the Kriegs. It's the last round of the game. They can't
give them up.
actually...
That's very good observation. Astute observation there, Chad. I like it. Very nice stuff.
And now they're going to teach them how the Kriegs feel. Looks like Astralis' T-La final round is going to be...
That's so funny. They've got that in their game plan, though. People, I would forget that. I'd be like, okay, we're just doing the AKs, right? That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
But last round, bring the Kriegs out. Why not?
They let them play on normal mode for the first 14 rounds.
Mode.
Yeah, nightmare mode.
Here you go, lads. This is what it actually feels like to play against Astralis.
This is what it could be like.
We were giving you an easy ride until now. This is what it actually will feel like. We just don't want you to get into this mode. Either way, Device is looking very poised to get that kill. Just easy as you like. If he doesn't, I was about to say, but there's some way he survives this. He doesn't. As we'll see it go to a 4-on-2. They know at least one player's down towards lower. Magix, 5 kills, 13 deaths. MP9 only would have to do something pretty remarkable at this point. It would have to be the rabbit out of the hat because they're all heading towards heaven. He doesn't really have the weaponry to deal with that. Do they go all the way towards ramp and lower? No, well, it doesn't really matter either way now.
Well...
You can take over that.
Wait, there are 3 players who are low. Let me take this one.
Go
3
on,
players low here for Astralis as Magix. Well, he's going to get put all down to 10 HP.
Give us what you got.
Stings away on the glaive. The Molotov, well, that's going to make him think better of rotating down the vent. The bomb will be planted. And the 40-second timer begins. And into the hands of Dupree he runs. Sensational scenes here as Astralis grab the half 9-6. And we'll be back after the break.
There you go.
Chasing the night, chasing the night. Hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay. Locked in love for a night or two.
3 versus 2, but not for long. What are they up to? Astralis are maybe having a bit too much fun out there at this point.
Not sure why Dupree's leaping into Squeaky.
Yeah, you've got the advantage. They haven't really got anywhere near a bomb site, and you've given up a frag for no reason there. But still.
Magisk is the only reason I'm not nervous.
That Krieg
Astralis.
is deadly.
The fact he has this Krieg round 3.
Oh.
Spaghetti-o.
There's 2 1v1 duels on the cards right here, and I don't think Magisk would be expecting Sam Dayang to be in this position.
He can't hold there with 40 seconds on the clock. He's going to have to expose himself. He's seen Magisk, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no. He has absolutely no idea.
Oh, this is perfect.
Is he going to turn around? He's going to turn around. He's just going to pivot.
That's the Krieg now in action for Sam Dayang. He's having quite the half here. Zipex on the other side. This will be Team Spirit equalizing, responding. Not the equalizer just yet. Instead, that will put 8 on the board. Zipex.
It is the clutch minister, though.
Yes, but no kits. 1v2 with only a scout.
Is Parliament not in session?
Not really, actually. No public gatherings over 10 people, Chad. So won't be seeing any of that.
3's okay, though, right?
Certainly.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
All right. Well, if he can save one of these weapons that's not the scout.
Krieg is over there,
And the kit's nice, too. So it's a little double whammy for him.
Little bundle.
Whammy! I haven't heard that in a while.
I'm trying to bring it back.
Double whammy.
All right, do you think there's any more miracles up the sleeve of Astralis right now? Any more double kills through smoke with the Deagle or something along those lines?
Could be. They don't need to force this one, that's for sure, but they've got an M4, and they've dropped it to device. So it looks like they probably will be going for it. Maybe just a partial buy? No, they're going all in, swinging for the fences. Let's see what they can do with this. 1 for mass, 2 M4s, Deagles. It's enough to win a round.
Is this a Cavalier choice, or is this an educated
It's fine, considering how close the previous round was, but overall, I would not recommend it, but it's Astralis.
Okay,
the way they're playing right now, like, they have made mistakes that weren't required. They probably know that as well, just playing not like that. This was on the stage right now, and it was a lot more pressure on. You wouldn't see Dupree leaping into Squeaky Door like he did. I'll say that much.
Fair enough. Very passive from some Dayang, from Team Spirit. Just going to be seeing quite reminiscent of their Dust 2T side. Kind of get set up. Now throw their initial utility. This is going to be landing outside. Does seem like they're going to go for a bit of a split as well. Perhaps a few of them heading towards that ramp room. Glaive's doing it again. His Deagle has been certainly on trend here on Nuke. He has had, this would be the 3rd round where he single-handedly opened and closed it with his Deagle. And already Astralis got 2 kills. You said they could do it. Well, oh, it's looking perfect as Sam Dayang just exposes himself a little much.
Well, this is going to get a little bit awkward now. Both players isolated, but Idisbalance fighting his way out. The wall bangs coming through. Damage inflicted on either side, but Dupree's coming through with the AK-47. The plant comes through, but it's a fake. Great shot from Magic, 16 years old.
He wins these.
And a couple of kills to find now. 25 seconds, though. Clock running down, and it's looking like he is going to win this one. Fake plant coming through once again. 20 seconds gets that reload in. Molotov towards the hub, but that's not where Device is positioned. He's actually at that Squeaky Door area now. Big kill coming in, and the plant will come through here for another fake potentially. But now, just need to find a couple of shots. Not going to happen. Device will take him down. It is the force buy victory there for Astralis, and they get it just about there, right down to the wire. Bomb planted, no real loss bonus built up on the Team Spirit side, so money will be at least there for somewhat of a buy. Let's see if Glaive got a double kill through smoke, Chad. As good as the looks of things.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
He's got to be happy with how this outside duel is going for him so far.
Force buy and response. This is for break serve here. If Astralis win this, they'll be down to a full eco on the Team Spirit side.
Okay, so there are 2 Kriegs, an AK, a Deagle. Sam Dayang going to get a Deagle as well. We've already seen what he can do with pistols this half. I think it's just Sam Dayang versus Glaive. Let's put him in a server and see who can win a 1v1.
We'll see what can be done.
3rd map, just Deagle.
Deags only.
Yeah, let's do it. Look at Sam Dayang's positioning. He's planning on going for something rather early. On the cross. Oh, a Device is watching. Magisk 2.
Well, they've gone for the old outside dry approach there. Hasn't necessarily worked out for them. 4-on-2 now with Chopper and Sam Dayang holding towards lobby. That's why the smokes are important. They weren't anticipating an AWP. I'd imagine they thought Glaive might be out there with the M4. They could challenge, have a go. And remember, lose this round will be 12-8. Almost certainly going to be 13 with no money going forward. We'll see now as we get into round number 20. Deeper and deeper. Great position for Zipex. Pretty much guaranteed at least one. It's an old classic. Difficult to really flush it out. And even if you do, he's got the advantage with the weaponry. And of course, everything else. Just knowing that they might be coming this way. First kill.
Oh my god!
Somehow he hits that. Couldn't tell you how, but it works for him.
Fantastic crosshair placement.
Yeah.
That's how. Boy, oh boy.
Shouldn't be happening.
They're making it interesting, aren't they? Every round feels like it's on a knife edge at any moment.
They'd win this. Okay, that should be enough now. Somebody Young's too low to win with 1v3 against Astralis.
Excuse me, please?
He might be able to do something with this, though. 30 seconds. Has got the bomb in his bag. Does it go up or lower? Looks like it's going to be the latter as he makes his way down now. And that's going to be it. 12-8. Like I said, money will be broken. Should be the full eco now. Can't really do much more than a P250 at the top end. Let's see whether these deagle shots were as impressive as we were squealing about. They were very, very nice, to be fair. Sunday Young has had a great performance so far. An ace in the pistol, still not enough as they have to take the eco here. Can't really buy anything. No timeout, nothing to talk about.
Ace clutch. That's going to be one of Young's career highlights so far, especially against Astralis. Like that's going to be you don't get many of them. That's a phenomenal round.
You don't get many
he can be very proud of.
opportunities
Yeah,
to win rounds like that. It's quite insane to see that one go on down. But I think Astralis are they've had enough. They want to close this one out.
Yes, they do. And as they throw their eco bodies,
he should get it down.
It's distracted
oh wait,
them
there's someone there.
Enough. There's a Krieg and just across the line into Gambon. Zipex will get disbalance down, and so 8-13.
You guys might be getting some very angry emails if you keep that up. I know they're on a bit of a hiatus at the moment, and they're only doing specials, but...
I thought they're all doing their own little spin-offs. Now it's like, James May goes to Japan.
Well, they did that kind of stuff
Richard
before.
Hammond.
I'm a big fan of those
buildings.
guys. I really think... I like their dynamic. I think they're quite funny. But yeah, you're right. They are doing their own spin-off shows at the moment, but they will still bring us a couple of specials. They did one... recently, it was very good to watch. Actually,
what was it? What was it again? Like a car and drive somewhere?
No, it was.
Reviewing a car today, the Ford Focus.
It was on
twin turbo. Sorry, Chad.
I think they went to Vietnam.
Okay.
And they were in boats.
Oh, they did it on like mopeds before, right? That was their.
Yeah, it was called Seaman.
That's right, I do remember that.
It's recently. So I watched it over Christmas with the old man.
It's called Grand Tour, right?
Yes, indeed.
I'll check it out.
Okay, back into the action. We are going to see the opening kill come through courtesy of the clutch minister himself, Zipex. He's playing towards ramp. There is a kill brought back. Sunday Young is playing out of his mind right now. Like, he is the only member that's really keeping them in this game at this stage. He answers back, takes down Glaive, the in-game leader of Astralis. The Danes now looking to close things out 2-0. It's all very quiet right now. Device waits in the corner. Chopper. He won't have a chance. Taken out of the equation. 3 players towards lobby. Perfect smoke. Might force him into ramp at this stage, considering the time remaining. And we know who plays that position. That's Zipex. And he's got a Krieg. He'll be waiting. Not the angle you can really retreat from, but good for a kill with that weapon. They'll continue to sit behind the smoke here, and Dupree seems to be aware of it. In terms of his utility, just got a flash to the CT vent for now. They've got no Molotov to flush him out.
Ooh.
Device gets the attention. There's the swing. And here it comes. Should be a couple of kills coming in. 14 Spirit, apparently. 2-on-2. They've got the bomb down towards lower, but guess who's waiting? Mr. Zipex himself. I think they've got the smoke. Lots of damage inflicted, and they're going back. Oh, no. Here comes the plant. There we go.
So they've still got vent control. For them, it doesn't really matter. Both players coming from ramp. He's so lucky to be alive. 1 HP eventually goes on down, and now the reposition of Mir, it could be everything.
He can't see the bomb, though, right?
Yeah, it's planted back of the bomb.
So unless he gets this kill quickly, they can just defuse it. Which, will, regardless, they will. So yeah, he was done for. Unless he got that kill instantly, the round was done anyway. So he did not. The round comes through for Astralis. Another victory, 14-8. And with the bomb planted, and they've managed to get themselves 4th save loss bonus. They do get up to a buy. They need to. They can't really let this go 15-8. It's going to have to be an investment here. Here's the shot for the smoke, as Chad said. 1 HP. One more bullet would do it. Magisk will be closing things out nicely. Mac 10s, Galils, a couple of AKs, 1 Krieg, a lack of utility. We should be out of here pretty quickly on Nuke. Astralis didn't really have to break a sweat. It was looking like a competitive game after the pistol
It's a
ace.
top rush.
Yeah, why not with the Mac 10 first? Got to run for the flames there, boys. Going to take some damage.
Well, they missed their hot molly.
Oh, Dupree and Device already finding some. Look at Device just moving around the smoke. Close quarters, Deagle in hand. Scope on his back. Mir is on the other side of it, takes his shot, but Mir will get the necessary frag. Dupree leaping down and actually gets another. That's naughty. That's John Wick style.
Yeah, look at the way he just retreats to the hut as well. Knowing he's low, he could be wallbang this knife out, get the lobby, and tuck in. That's all he had to do there. Really impressive scenes there from Dupree. Chopper now steps up to the plate, trying to avoid series points here. They know where he is. Main entrance challenge once more. It's going to be a clean finish there from Glaive as he finds his 19th frag. 7 in a row on the T side of Nuke Chad. Now, I'm not saying I'm a Counter-Strike expert, but I will say that's not looking good.
Oh dear. I think you should probably consider yourself a Counter-Strike expert at this point, Henry. I don't know how many more years you need to put into the degree.
Sure.
I think
I'm going with the double masters.
Okay.
You know?
All
so
right.
We're going to see whether we can pull that one off. Hopefully I'll pass my test next year.
Good luck.
Maybe we can start chopping and changing and going to a whole bunch of different games like other...
Do you reckon one day we'll be lecturing kind of
Counter-Strike? Yeah.
I think there's a possibility. We could be in a lecture hall one day talking about the intricacies of Counter-Strike.
Guys, welcome here today. We're going to be breaking down
I would be
anti-ecos
going
with
for
Henry
more of
Greer.
a Hank Moody sort of character.
Yep. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Like the extracurricular activities that he was up to as well?
Not
Or
not all of them.
Okay.
Not all of
Yep.
them. But like kind of his kind of vibe I would be bringing. You know what I mean? When he went to
Very
go
nonchalant.
visit the colleges and stuff like that. None of the stuff he was actually up to necessarily.
All right.
But like his vibe.
He
I'd
has
bring
some very good quotes, Mr. Moody.
Yeah. More of that later. I actually visited his house last time I was in LA. Went past there, took a picture with it. The house from the show. Pretty exciting thing.
Living the Hank Moody lifestyle.
Yeah, that's why I'm nearby. I might as well go have a look at it. It was just a house, to be fair, but I've been there.
You've
I've
seen it?
I can't.
With your
turn it
eyes.
out. I've been
No denying you've seen it.
there. Yeah.
Device has no issues dealing with these early nades and already looks like he's taken one step, one frag towards finishing this one off in 2. It does seem Astralis are posed to collect. Mir contests, doesn't quite convert. Instead, double for Device. And now already pushing in towards that hut with just the 3 remaining players. A little bit of a limp attached to Team Spirit in round 24 due to the early casualties.
What's the big plan here then? So you got Mac 10 and Galil and a 5-on-3 at series point. You're heading back to T-Spawn. I get it. It's not looking good. Green, are you still there?
Yes.
How do you think this round's going to go down?
Well, I think SDY is going to absolutely destroy everybody with the Mac 10.
Yes.
What do you really think is going to happen, Rush?
I think probably Device is going to kill him, or Magis is going to kill him. I'm hoping Device, just for me. Okay.
No, got it wrong.
He switches to Magis, though. He was right.
You got to always have a backup player in mind when observing. That's the truth.
That's the golden rule.
How do you keep it exciting as a spectator, Rush? When it's like this, you know it's over.
Well, you know, I think that's GG though, boys.
Throw us to break, Rush. Throw us to break.
That was an absolutely monumental matchup here. Team Spirit getting knocked down by the Danish dastardly duo of Device and Dupree. I will be catching you guys after the break. See you later.
Shots in the man with the plot and we only go bombs away. Ain't no one protecting my mind as a weapon, that's why I'm a dominate. Taking advantage of every second, now I ain't got time to waste. They all trying to sign my name, they want me to sign my name. Counting a blessing while I count that in my winnings. We take 50s and 100s and throw them up to the ceiling. Everything I envision, not everybody gon' witness. Only difference between us is I ain't stopped till I finish.